It's probably one of the most rewarding and meaningful things that I've done in my lifetime.
Dr. Manon Kwon admittedly has no ties to Kauai.
I found this job just by sheer luck, and honestly, it's been a gift.
As an emergency medicine physician, Dr. Kwon was on the front lines during COVID, working at a hospital in Burbank, California.
I was really burning out. I felt like the patient care wasn't, optimal. We were just working a lot of hours. I felt exhausted, but also I felt unappreciated or underappreciated by the community, but by the hospital in general. And I felt as a physician, I didn't want to burn out, but I could feel myself burning out and just not wanting to care. And that was a really hard thing for me to struggle with as a provider, because I've always wanted to be a doctor. And I even thought about retiring early.
But then, an ad from Wilcox Medical Center, 2,600 miles away, caught her eye.
I called or sent an email, and then they called right back, and I felt immediately cared for. Like they took the time to get to know who I was.
The job may have been across the Pacific Ocean, but Dr. Kwon didn't care. She was close to burning out. A change of pace, a change of scenery was all it took when she landed on the majestic and lush garden aisle.
I thought it was so amazing that they took me out to a dinner, and it wasn't just the boss, it wasn't just another doc, it was almost everyone who was a partner in EM, and they came just because they wanted to meet me. And I thought, this is really what a family means.
Dr. Kwon made the move and worked at Wilcox Medical Center. The decision was one that would change her life.
I mean, that's the lesson that I've learned just being here for the short time that I've been here, is that this is an ohana, and on multiple levels.
In time, her decision to make Kauai home would change the lives of dozens of future physicians, because about a year later, the first cohort of the Kauaʻi Medical Training Track arrived. It's a program made possible by the generosity of Dr. Priscilla Chan and Mark Zuckerberg. Each year, 6 JABSOM students live, learn, and train on Kauai. Their tuition and housing are covered.
I can see us being the ones that trailblazed, and that they're going to be able to say, how did Kauai do it? How are we able to get medical students to come here or go to places that are less attractive in a way?
The goal of the Kauaʻi Medical Training Track is to eventually alleviate the physician shortage that plagues the most rural areas of Hawaii. After the students complete their residency, they're committing to return to Kauai to practice for 4 years. Dr. Kwon believes this will go a long way in preventing locals from flying to Oahu for medical care.
I think we're going to have a residency program. I think it's going to be one of the most desirable places to live, work, and rotate.
Dr. Kwon's role in KMTT is precepting. This is where students will go on rotations and learn everything a physician does. This is essential on an island like Hawaii. Since specialists are often in high demand, physicians must be prepared to treat a wide range of conditions. A lot of the precepting is done at Wilcox, and Dr. Kwon jumped at the opportunity to allow JABSOM students to learn from her.
I really believe that my career was saved by coming here, and a lot of that has to do with remembering why I wanted to be a physician and what was important for me as a physician. And part of that is giving, right? And giving care, but also giving my knowledge.
Dr. Kwon's authenticity has already made her a favorite of several of the KMTT learners.
I'm just being me. And I think that's the thing, is like, you're giving them a taste of an opportunity to see what kind of doctor you are in the real world, in real time. You can talk the talk, but it's really your actions and your interactions with patients that I think make a difference. And, you go into work every day and you try to be the best doctor, the best version of yourself that you can. And having that desire and passion to do that, give your 100%, I think they appreciate that realism.
Right now, as Dr. Kwon precepts, she's molding Kauai's future physicians and knows she's planting the seeds for a better future for her new island home.
that's my legacy, you know. And I'll never feel like I'm an outsider because of it. I feel like I'm part of a family. I'm helping them so that they can take care of us. In 10 years, I hope they're going to take care of me. I'm expecting them to take care of me. I'll be geriatrics by then.